You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Dahnans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Dahnans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Dahnans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more. That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Did you just... Never mind. Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before. But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before. About whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
What?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Heverick 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Ah.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will, well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
You sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrect 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the Blazing Sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the Blazing Sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma, but it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world, Renans and Danans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Shion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Shion.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Shion,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrecht 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the Hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renas Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Dahnans started pressing their own.
Renins, Dahnans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
I just realized something.
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No, I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renins inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renins to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, while I've got you, what's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow! I sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Not like we've got the gall to spare for it, though.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
We should be able to cook here.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too. Especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver-spooned elite for you.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, For as long as I can.
Hey, Alphen. Why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine, but what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey,
What is it?
do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Oh, dinner, yes. Yes, of course. Dinner. Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out?
No further!
Pierce through!
Holy Land!
Sonic thrust! Rising Wyvern!
Are those rocks in? Can you take it? Hitting pile driver!
The flashing part's their weak point!
No armor can stop me! Down on the ground! Remind me to stand your good side.
Come on! Soaring Light Spear!
Demon Leg!
Spread!
Mirage!
Glacial
Charge
Spear!
like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
I never miss!
Wide open!
It won't escape me!
Your astral art is truly incredible.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Over so soon?
Come one, come all!
Purge
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Get behind me! Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Illuminate
No
the- You have
further.
to aim for the bright area on their back.
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Soaring light spear!
Lead the enemy's arc to me!
Well, it's really...
Take it down! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done!
Everlasting dawn!
Lunar corruption!
Soaring light spear! Lunar Rondo! Double demon fang! Burn
Your
it!
blade moves like silk. Can't just let my instincts take over.
How fascinating.
Thrust!
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hoped I was improving.
I'm practically unstoppable.
I'll take you all on! Double demon!
All back in their defense! Glad you have their uses!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll show you how useful I can be. If it cools off, time to get out of the way.
Soaring light spear! Sonic thrust! Rising Wyvern! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks,
Rising
Kisara!
Wyvern! Soaring light spear!
Will this help?
No further! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! We did it! My turn!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Negative gate.
Freeze Lancer! Raging Cascade!
Double demon fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Now!
Glacial Spear! Here's Evil! Raging Storm!
Soaring light spear!
Lancer!
Lunar Rondo! Soaring light spear! Rising
Do it!
Wyvern! Struck!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Coming through.
Rising Wyvern! Soaring light spear!
Lunar Corruption!
You're out!
Coming through!
Double demon fang!
It's a duel of the arts! Let's go!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shio, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Devastation! We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Burning
Shockwave slash!
Tempest!
Devastation!
Far beyond the dark, I call upon thee! Whew. Thank goodness we won.
Discourteous. Aren't you?
Rising Wyvern! Not today!
Where are you going?
Elusive can't get out
Your
of
hide
this.
as thick as armor. Confiscated. Glacial
Now
Spear.
you see what I can do. Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Double demon!
Begin. Dating pile climber. I'm ready.
Shion, astral energy. Full throttle.
A flawless victory.
You're mine!
Naturally.
Soaring light spear! Lunar Rondo! The flame
ready.
inside me yearns to be let free!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Illuminate the
No,
dark.
you can't.
Take force. Holy Glimmer. Mega Ray. Holy
Rakabra.
Annihilation.
Heal my wearied
The
companion.
power of flame. Finish without a trace. Raging Cascade. Seal.
Rising Wyvern! Soaring light spear!
Do it.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
right! Rising Wyvern! You are caught! Take this!
Raging Cascade!
Rising Wyvern!
Got it!
Soaring Red
Never
Spear!
fail!
Technique.
How are your weapons holding up?
That's not to give me any idea.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was some...
Do it! Nizara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Now!
Photon Flame!
Outrage you with a
Daring Flame!
Soaring Red Spear!
Illuminated
Lunar Rondo!
Rocket!
It's on! Soaring Red Spear! Here I come! Eat dirt!
Annihilation! By the power of flame! Your dream! Finish without a
Here I come!
This one's mine!
Rending you up no further! I'm ready! Rising
Eon!
Wyvern!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
There!
Right, here goes! Rising
It would appear
Wyvern!
I attract too much attention.
Lunar Rondo!
Raging Storm! Annihilation!
Florida! Strike! I'll smash you!
Now! Do it!
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them!
All in a day's work.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Damn it! Lunar
Raging
Rondo!
Storm!
Take this!
Long Flight!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine!
Burning
Lunar Rondo!
Now! Astral Energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Made one! Come naturally!
Not today!
Here!
Double Demon Fang! I'm not done! I'm ready!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
My turn! Radiant Light! Double Demon Fang!
Regeneration! Healing! Flame of Fury!
Okay,
Burning
here I go!
One!
Double Demon Fang!
Is that a healing art? It is. I'll try to be more careful.
Only the best materials in your gauntlets.
You really do have... Quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Little help! Ready to go! Here!
Soaring Blast! Everlasting Flow! Rising Wyvern! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! I'm ready!
Form!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Into the wind!
I'm ready!
Feel! Do it!
I'm
Eon!
ready!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Coming through! Double Demon Fang!
I never miss! Don't mind if I do! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Do it!
Bloody howling! We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that isn't true.
Got fire!
I've got this!
No
Let a
further!
marksman handle it!
This one's all
You're
yours!
really,
All yours.
really strong, Alvin!
I'm just trying to do
I
the
shall
best
ensure
I
you
can.
survive this!
Still, reassuring to have you around. In here!
Now I can let loose!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Gotta break through! Double demon fang! Ignite!
Stay calm. I shall survive.
If it's in the sky, don't mind if I do!
Rising
I'll
Wyvern!
never miss!
Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear! Lunar Rondo!
Onward!
You're mine!
This'll come in handy!
Double demon fang! Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Your astral arts are truly incredible. Every little bit helps, right? Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
Lunar corruption!
Eat dirt!
By the
Double demon fang!
Supernova!
Looks like we won.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Hear me! Flame of
Here I
fury!
come!
In a bind,
Speak
No
now!
escape!
Glacial spear!
Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Radiant here!
Elusive deity!
Don't mind if I do. Ow!
Double demon fang! Double demon fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here,
My turn! Double demon fang!
Elusive deity!
Soaring Light Spear! The
Great!
flame inside me!
You get
Yours
it.
to be light free!
Heal my really
Rising Lunar Rondo!
You all tucked away.
Soaring Light Spear!
Thunderblade! Now for something spectacular!
Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light!
We turned the tables on him.
there are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Double demon fang!
Don't mind if I do.
Ah! Not today!
Where are you going?
didn't even break a sweat.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara. It's so big.
You're talking about my shield, right?
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Lost! Far beyond the dark universe, I call upon thee!
We are
Undefeatable!
Unflappable!
Unfazable!
and most of all, we're free!
Ow. Ow. We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Ow.
You guys want to rest here?
sounded like this should be easy.
Here I come! Hear my call! Spread! Steel force!
Down on the ground!
Burning!
Callus. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
I think it's safe to rest here now. I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Hey, Alphen, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Yeah! Hey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah! Just
I guess... Thanks.
Huh?
Well... All right.
All right.
I guess.
Whew.
Got it.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? Great. Get lost!
Sonic thrust!
Your blade moves like silk.
I just let my instincts take over.
How fascinating.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Coming through!
Far beyond the darkness, I call upon thee!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zugolin that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zugol pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zugol's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zugol like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zugol, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law. What do you want to do about that big one?
Let's take it down. Let's dispose of the trash.
No bond shall break shine!
What? Is it hot? Just back down again!
Okay,
Get on
here I
there
go.
with the
Aim
other.
for the weak spot! Now I can let loose! Can't get out of this!
Get on in there with the other!
Where are you going?
Begin!
Thunder confiscated!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! You picked the wrong fight! Rising Wyvern!
Magic is there! Radiant Flame here!
Luna Rongo!
Searing Flame!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Soaring Blast!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Rising Wyvern!
Shut him down!
Rising Wyvern! Luna Rongo! Soaring Light Spear! Take this! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Rising Wyvern! Can you take it? Soaring Light Spear! Luna Rongo! Ready and rare! Down on the ground! Rising Wyvern! Eagle Ray! Leave the target to me! Down on the Rising Wyvern! Luna Rongo!
This one's mine!
There is no further!
Light outstanding form!
To be let free! Luna Rongo! No! You picked the wrong fight!
Here goes!
You'll pay for that!
Rising Wyvern! Freeze Lancer!
Luna Rongo!
Get in the way!
Rising Phoenix!
Confiscate!
Deny! Break this night! It's go time!
Send it to the fray! Got it!
Luna Rongo!
Now go down!
Luna Rongo!
Celestial Hammer!
Shine! Radiant light! Force every generation! Regenerate! Okay, here I come.
I'm in your deck, Dory.
Then tonight's meal is on you. Keep going.
Dance to the wind! In here!
Sonic Thrust! Not today!
First aid!
Sonic
Far
Thrust!
beyond the
Hit it
darkness!
through!
In a bind?
Sonic Thrust! Double Demon Fang! Begin!
Hear my call!
Is this it?
Don't give up!
Dance on the wind! Double Demon Fang!
Here's evil! Alright! It's showtime!
Double Demon Fang!
I can handle it!
Double Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do! Far beyond the darkest
Now or never.
It looks like you got this one covered!
Burn in hell! From beyond, Double Demon Fang!
Lord Steel!
Resuscitation!
Lord
Be still!
What
Devastation!
was I thinking? Raging
Try that
Storm!
flash!
Banana, let's go!
Crush!
By the power of
Destruct!
Thrilling performance.
Be still! Strike! Void distance!
Regenerate!
Shockwave Flash!
Please now!
Free from regret.
Let's get you all custom.
When you take it, you're
This
mine.
one's all mine! Catapult!
I'll grind you into
Deep
dust.
dirt! Double Demon Fang!
One more
Now
time!
Elusive
I owe you,
deity.
Leon. Healing is what my arts do best.
I'm ready.
Do it!
In an instant. Impact Claw.
Water, hear
Double
my
Demon
call!
Fang. Here I come. Eagle Ray. Lunar Rondo.
Raging Burning Strike!
Devastation.
They're not playing around!
Stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Try harder. Now. Try harder. Not a chance. My turn. Now. Now.
Here's a healing art!
Take this. Can't get out of this. Hold nothing back. Double Demon Fang. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Here's a healing art!
by me!
First aid! Illuminate the dark!
Cure Demon Fang.
Holy Quiver!
Try harder.
Finish without a holy
You're
land!
mine. Lunar Rondo. Devastation. Now.
No further.
Stay away from my...
Arctic Waterfall!
Rising Wyvern. Devastation.
Burning Strike! Get on in there with the others! More where that came from!
This
Free
is your
wind to the
I'll
wind!
smash you.
Air thrust! I'll bring you down
Rising Wyvern.
Seal!
Devastation.
Resuscitation!
Strike.
Here's a healing art!
Lunar Rondo.
First aid!
Now it's a
Don't
weapon.
mind if I do!
Rising Wyvern.
I won't give up!
Lunar Rondo.
Take this!
Huh? You picked the wrong fight. Rising
It's about to
Wyvern.
strike!
Strike. Look sharp, everyone.
Holy land!
From beyond. This should do it. From beyond. Take this. Try harder. Now. Rising Wyvern.
Seal!
Down on the ground. Sonic Spear.
One more time!
From beyond.
I couldn't make it in time.
Rising Wyvern. It's wide open. It won't escape
I
me.
can't lose!
Sonic Thrust.
Raging War! Hear my call!
Rising Wyvern.
Celestial
Okay.
Blood! Glacial Steel! Here's evil!
Okay. Here I go.
With the doctor!
No further.
Here's a
Rising
healing art!
Wyvern.
Lightning today!
Lunar Rondo.
I'll bring you... Illumination! Come forth! Holy land! Here's a healing art!
Ready and ready.
First aid!
Dazzle. Strike.
Mega Ray! If it's in the sky, it's
Now you see what I can do. Double Bloody Howling.
This will come in handy. Healing circle!
Negative Gate. Double Demon Fang. Okay, here I go. You picked the wrong fight. The Tempest engulfs you. Double Demon Fang. Penumbra. Rotating Pile Timer. Rising Wyvern. Eagle Ray. Devastation.
Where are you going?
Down on the... Can't get out of this. Here comes a big one.
Ready to go! Waterfall!
Is this it?
Magic is
Rising Wyvern.
Hold on to your arms. Here I come!
Rising Wyvern.
Gale Force!
Lunar Rondo.
Drinking Orb! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Hear my holy land! Blood! Glacial Spear! Music! Not long to go now.
We couldn't have done it without you, Gamora.
Thanks! Come on! Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight!
I won't give up!
Begin. Rising Wyvern. Lunar Rondo.
Down on... Thunder Blade! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy land!
No further.
What was I thinking?
I'll smash you.
Sleep now.
Rising Wyvern. Strike. Devastation!
It's in your hands now.
Rising Wyvern! Ready and raring! I can carve through armor! Devastation!
Pride is my downfall.
From beyond, rising this one, all mine! So much light! Devastation! Burn in hell! Mirage! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Deny! Soaring blast! Try harder! Now! Rising Wyvern!
Here goes! This one's mine!
Take this!
Water Astrolin!
This should do it! It's showtime!
Showtime!
Now! Take this! Lunar Rondo!
Far beyond the target's line! By the power of plenty!
Now you see what I can do! Rending you apart!
Power of water!
Devastation!
Wind in the wind! Annihilate! Leave now!
It's on!
Air pressure! I'll be
Strike!
saving this one! By the power
Take
of
this! Stalagmite! Rending you
Here's
apart!
the
Ignite!
heart! One at a time! It's weakened!
This ends now!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
Seal!
Devastation!
Let's get you all tucked away! Lunar blast!
Rising Wyvern!
Leave the chargers to me!
Now! Frozen!
Hammer!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Dahnans and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this. see what you've got.
Burn it! Easy peasy, ha Hoodle.
Hoo-hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo-hoo!
I sense a strange power from this.
We should be able to cook here.
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now... I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see, that's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What? Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Hand it over.
Stay away! Ah!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Ah!
I came out great. Everyone's... Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Good night. I want to go back to bed.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hey. Hey.
I guess... No way. Damn. Whew.
All right.
This is...
Thanks.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited, back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now, at one with Great Dana. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud. You'll see.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof.
Easy peasy. Hoodle, no, that's mine.
Never thought I'd see you fighting Hootle over food, of all things. Normally, you share everything you have with him.
Yeah, but this is a fancy parfait. Every girl dreams of having one of these.
Is it really that big of a deal?
Please don't bring me into this.
It's always nice to eat something that fulfilling.
I can't believe I actually get to have it all for myself. Every little bite makes me so happy.
But isn't that parfait gonna cost you quite a lot more than your regular ice cream choice?
That's all the more reason for me to enjoy it. Everyone knows it takes lots and lots of sweets to stay full of energy.
Everybody, a cream monster has devoured Rinwell.
At times such as these, it would be best to just let her do as she wishes.
Yeah, definitely.
Dohalim's right. If someone's trying to enjoy their favorite food, just leave them to it and don't bother them.
Yep, can't argue with that.
I don't get women.
So good.
Did we really just spend that much money?
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
to rest here now.
I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Oh, I know! I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. He'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Xion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Welcome back, Law.
Hey.
Yes.
Just great.
How's this?
Got it.
Hey!
Yay!
All right.
How's this?
Okay, off we go.
Hey! Yes! Right.
Sure.
I don't believe this! Ah!
Okay! Great!
Good. Nice work. Ah!
But this is...
Wow.
This is...
Yes!
Oh!
amazing!
Nice work. Very nice.
Thanks.
Yes!
Okay!
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
There's history in the air here. can smell it.
I don't smell it. Anything?
Don't encourage him.
We've reached our destination.
Hey.
Yes. Oh.
Yay! What? Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah!
We avoided getting roasted in that ring, but what we could really use is something to cap this off.
Sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Mabo curry. Fried bread stuffed with curry.
You'd probably buy out the whole stock.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Huh? Something smells nice.
It's probably the accessory I picked up earlier. It uses materials that put off a pleasing aroma.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. I'm jealous.
Want to try it on? I'm sure it'll look great on you.
Really? I'd love to.
Good. This came out just the way I... Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I'm surprised to see you up reading so late. What have you got there?
Oh, it's a book about magic. I was hoping I'd reach the end of this chapter before I went to bed.
I'm impressed you can read all that tiny text without drifting off.
It's easy. Honestly, the subject is so interesting, it keeps me wide awake. Although I have to admit, the more I read this book, the more I realize just how much I still have to learn. I hate not knowing it all, so it pushes me to keep learning as much as I can so I can be a real expert.
So that's why you're studying by the campfire every night, huh? You've really changed, Rinwell.
Really? I don't feel like it.
Remember how you used to be when we first met in Calaglia?
Sure, but that's because I was still hiding a lot from you guys. Am I really all that different aside from that?
Definitely. It's the difference between a rock and the sun.
Are you saying I used to be like a rock? That's not something you should use to describe a girl, Alphen.
My bad. But the comparison is still apt. You used to not be open with us about your magic at all. And now look at you.
Well, I guess you may have a point. I used to hate studying magic because my parents made me do it. And after everything that happened, I felt like it brought nothing but trouble. But now, I don't think it's so bad after all. Maybe I really have changed more than I thought. All magic is simply astral energy combined with knowledge. It's neither good nor bad by itself. It all depends on how you use it. Saying it out loud, I guess I finally made peace with it.
I think you have Law to thank for that.
What? Why him?
I mean, he was kind of the one who...
Nope, he's got nothing to do with it. None. Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
If Law heard that, he'd be pretty bummed, you know.
You're crazy. I don't see why he would be.
Are you saying you rather he wouldn't be? I'd say the fact you can get so worked up about things now is another sign you've changed.
Sounds like someone wants me to put on a little magic show.
All right, all right. I'll take my leave before I say anything else that might get me into trouble. Just make sure you aren't staying up too late, okay?
I'm not a little kid anymore. Yeesh. Though actually, It felt kinda nice hearing that. I wonder why. Woo! I'm counting on you, Alphen. Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey, Rinwell, tell me about your parents. What were they like?
They were kind. That's the part I like to remember. They could also be strict, though, especially when it came to magic. I never understood why I had to work so hard to learn magic. Why we couldn't just be done with it and live openly like everyone else. Needless to say, that didn't go over well. Of course, if I'd had known that one day I'd be doing this, I would have taken my studies more seriously. What about your parents?
Same deal. Run through the mill. Told constantly that training was the only way to survive in a world like this. It got bad enough that I ended up running away and siding with the Renans of all people. And now, I've got that training to thank for being alive.
I know how that feels.
The first time we met, you risked using your magic to stop me from kicking my dad's ass. You could have done anything else. You could have ignored it. So, why?
Yeah, I guess something about Zephyr reminded me of my own father.
You don't say. So, did your pops and mine look a lot like each other?
Not really. Not at all, in fact. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt a resemblance, I guess.
Wow. Well, I won't pretend I understand, but I'm glad. Your dad must have been a great guy.
He was.
Maybe it's the snow soaking up all the sound, but something about Cyslodia always feels mysterious to me. Solemn, almost.
When it comes to solemnity, I'd say our own Octalina Palace is no slouch.
I won't argue with you there. Still, that azure tint of the shadows on the silvery white snow, it has a certain indescribable quality.
Indeed. It was boorish of me to even suggest such a comparison.
All I know is it's freaking cold. Still, more pleasant now that the locals aren't quite as frosty towards us.
Well, excuse me if I'm too frosty for your warm self.
Oh, come on! You know I didn't mean you. Besides, really, I'm the one who...
How about we stop getting hung up on the past for a change? Take what you've learned and put it to use in the future instead.
An unexamined past can be just as dangerous in its own right.
Better that than obsessing over it like a certain someone I know.
Kisara doesn't mince her words, does she?
I could say the same thing about one or two of the other women around here.
Tell me about it.
I think I'll refrain from commenting on this one.
Hootle, I've got some dried fish for you. You want some?
Forget that. Doesn't some tasty red meat sound better, boy?
Hey! Stop trying to coax him away with treats. Get your own adorable sidekick if you're so desperate for one.
He appears to enjoy being the center of attention.
Funny how things change. He and Rinwell used to be joined at the hip, or shoulder to talon.
It's not just Hootle who's become more trusting. Isn't that so, Rinwell?
They do say pets and their owners act alike. I suppose since we've been together, I've done my share of coming out of my own shell too.
Well then, I guess with you and Hootle, that makes us all one big happy family.
Sometimes when I'm deep in thought, Hootle will come over and sit next to me. I only wish I could actually pet him.
Oh, you will someday. You won't believe how soft he is.
Wish I had that problem. I'm lucky if I can so much as look at old Featherbrain without him trying to claw me to ribbons.
Really? He seems tame enough around everyone else. Maybe it's just Hootle's way of establishing dominance?
That's dogs, not owls.
What's going on when Hootle pecks at you?
I don't know. Like when I'm talking to Rinwell, it's like he's trying to muscle me out or something. Unless... Wait, you don't suppose I make him jealous?
Come again?
Ow! Ah, get off of me, you insecure fluffball!
I rather think they make a good comedic pairing.
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there isn't proof.
Hold up, is this as valuable as I think it is?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay, off we go.
Judging by the step... And I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown.
Time for a short break.
It feels kind of surreal to...
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Night, everyone! Another day, another Gald.
Lost!
Rising Wyvern!
Over so soon?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
what do you say we check back in on the ranch? Hey, Shion.
Good. This came out just the way... Mind if I join you, Law?
Let's make sure to kick ass tomorrow, too. I feel pretty...